fix your software. Please. For me. So I uploaded that video and then just kind of didn't check the account for 3 or 4 days. And then I came back to check the account one night before I went to bed, and it had like 376 views at the time, which doesn't sound like a lot until you compare it to the video before it, which had 11. And I was very confused, and I had a couple comment notifications, went and checked it, and shout out to Ultimate Scaler C7151 for sharing the video over in the Amplitude ToneX ToneX 1 users, I think is the name of the Facebook group. Thanks for sharing that over there. It seems to upset some people.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I know you're upset.
So basically, while I wasn't, paying attention to the channel for a couple of days, and I hadn't spent a lot of time on Facebook because I am in that Facebook group, people had watched this video that he had shared in there, and seems to not be super happy with my opinion of the software. Now, when I made the last video, I legitimately believed that I was not saying anything controversial. I thought that pretty much everyone's #1 complaint about ToneX and ToneX 1 was the software. And as far as I can tell, I think it still kind of is. But fanboy's gonna fanboy. But anyway, I went from the comments to Facebook just to check the groups that I was in to see if it was one of them. Sure enough, I hop into that Facebook group and I see the first post in there is my video. And there is 125 comments on it, with a whole bunch of people telling me I'm either just bad at technology, or I don't want to take the time to learn, or it's not for everybody, or whatever else. Bad enough that a moderator of the page had to step in. Now, I didn't read all of the comments. I'm not particularly worried about it. I just simply do not care. Can't be bothered. They can think what they want. I'm pretty sure I was clear in the last video. I like the pedal. I hate the software. It's not that I don't know how to use the software. I specifically said I can do it. I just said it shouldn't be as stupid and convoluted as it is. It's poorly laid out, and I still stand by that. Now, a big complaint that I had in the last video was live editing. I want to be able to change settings on the computer and then automatically apply to the preset when the pedal is plugged into it. Lo and behold, a couple days into this whole thing, IK Multimedia themselves comment on the Facebook post, and they put this there. And basically they just said that live editing is something they're working on. They announced it 3 weeks ago, and I just didn't know it. Seems a little passive-aggressive to me, but I'll let it slide because I do like your products, even if I want them to be better. Now, if you remember, I did even say, when I was talking directly to IK Multimedia in that video, who I guess actually watched it, or at least read the comments enough to pick up one thing that I said. But you'll remember, I said I would probably buy another ToneX 1 because I liked it so much and I want to use them to run stereo. And wouldn't you know it? But what about second ToneX 1? It's a stupid Lord of the Rings reference. I bought another one. There was a random Amazon flash sale last week where they were selling for $80, which is $100 below the MSRP for the ToneX 1. So yeah, of course I picked up another one. So now I can run stereo amps. I've got an AC30 and a 67 Deluxe Reverb, both from Worship Tutorials. Love both those amps. 67 Deluxe is what I used to use on my ToneX 1 before I picked up the 64 AC30, and now I can just use them both, which is great because I like them both. They're partially out of phase, but so far I haven't had an issue, and by so far I mean I've spent an hour with them. But I bought a second one. Like I said, I love the ToneX 1. I just can't stand the software. They just need to make it better. Look, I love the products that IK Multimedia is making. I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't. If I didn't care enough about these products, I wouldn't be telling you to make the software better. Please, I plan to keep buying IK Multimedia things. Just make the software better. I don't particularly feel bad for saying what I have said. But whatever, I guess. This is just what we're doing now. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. I know it's not a whole lot, but I just kind of wanted to have some kind of response to that whole fiasco. Gained one whole subscriber from it, so doing pretty good. No, it's not super substantial content, but I do have more coming on the way. Probably more about the ToneX 1, especially with these updates coming in November, and with figuring out running stereo and how that's working with 2 of them. So we've got some more content coming up soon. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel. It would mean a whole lot to me if you would like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment down below to tell me what you think. We'll see you next time.